Hello everyone, this is Henry Lamiju and this is Raise Your Game. Today I'm going to be talking about the concept of life as a game. The concept of life is a very abstract one, and because life is a complex interaction of matter, space, and time. So if people like to describe life, the description of life by itself is a difficult one because um, we are unable to see from a fourth dimension to describe things in those three dimensions of matter, space, and time. So most of the concepts or most of the definitions and the descriptions of life have bordered on either space and time, or time and matter, or matter and space, but not able to bring everything together. Today I want to talk about life as a concept. Now, because of the difficulties in describing what life is, many people have come up with similes, with metaphors to try to explain the concept of life. Many people see life as a war zone. Many people see life as a game. Some people see life as a race. Some people see life as whatever way they want to describe them. But you see, the problem with metaphors is that they cannot perfectly ever represent what the concept they're trying to explain, which means that if I say life is a war zone, then it is not possible for me to explain in detail how every aspect of life is a war zone. So if I say that life is a game, I see that it's a metaphor, which means that it tries to explain certain parts of life, but it does not explain everything about life. So what I want to talk about today is life as a game. That's the topic for today. Now, because at the end of the day, what this blog is supposed to do is to help you raise your game. So if you want to raise your game, then it means that you have to see life as a game. There is a game, and that is the game of life. Those who get very good at the game of life are the people who are successful in life, because life as a game, it has certain criteria, he has certain rules that you have to follow. You assign a character, there are certain ends, certain obstacles that come along your way in this. So for you to be able to successfully navigate through the issues of life, if you see life as a game, it makes you see that the obstacles and the challenges that come your way are not things to put you down, but they're things to help you finish the race, because every game has challenges set up for it. For example, snooker, billiards, snake and ladder, ludo, monopoly, video games. All of these games have characters that you start with. You either adopt one of the characters, you follow certain rules, there are certain obstacles brought along your way, and at the end of the day, what you want to do is you want to be able to navigate through these obstacles to get to the end point. And life is just like that. You have been assigned a character. You are either tall or short, you're either black or white, you are either male or female, you are at different points in time, you have been assigned a character. Those characteristics do not change, because that's who you are from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. That's who you're supposed to be. And every game is by default an exercise in surmounting challenges. So which means that challenges are not things to run away from. Challenges are things to look forward to for you to get to the necessary end. And if you look at it, challenges become a new thing. They are things you have to run towards, things you have to aim to surmount, not things to run away from. They're not things to push you down, they're things to help you get to the next level. In fact, the very design of a game is that it has challenges, because there is no game that does not have challenges. If it's in billiards, you have to pot the balls in the particular order before potting the black ball. In Monopoly, you have to escape, go to jail, escape paying bills and stuff like that. In snakes and ladder, it is you have to avoid those snakes because they're going to take you down. The fun of every game is in the challenges, being able to surmount the challenges that have been given across to you, and that is the very essence of life. Those challenges take you from where you are to where you're supposed to be. So what do you do in life? It is to embrace these challenges. It is not to run away from the challenges. It is not for you to avoid these challenges. It is for you to get down to your boats, lace up your boats, get your hands dirty, glove in if you have to, and run and get what you're supposed to do. Run after your challenges. They are yours. Take it, own them, and run after them, because at the end of the day, these challenges are the opportunities that you need in life. They are the things that help you become who you are supposed to be. And I have to say this: life is a game, but there are something called the law of cause and effect, which means for everything you do, there is an effect, which means that you cannot decide that I have to play a different set of rules. If you enroll in a game, you follow the rules of the game. Being ignorant of the rules of the game or pretending that the rules of the game do not exist do not further your cause. For example, in life, there's something called gravity. You can go up the 24th floor of a story building and decide, I don't like gravity, I hate gravity in fact, so I'm just going to walk off the cliff or walk off the story building and nothing's going to happen to me. My friend, you find yourself 24 floors down and under, if possible not breathing. So in every game, there are certain set of rules. In life, there are certain set of rules. You have to play according to the rules for you to raise your game. You have to play according to the rules to get to the end which you want to get to. It is not for you to sidestep the rules. It is for you to see what the rules are and bend them towards you. The most interesting or the most successful people in life are people who have been able to not only follow the rules, they've been able to use those rules to further their own cause. They've been able to ride the waves of those rules. So in the game of life, if you're going to master the game of life, you have to know the rules of the game of life. If you're going to be successful at the game of life, you have to be successful at understanding the rules and taking up the challenges and doing what you have to do, because every day counts towards the achievement of your goals. So today, I want to encourage you, my friend, don't run away from those challenges. Don't run away from those troubles. Those things are not just stumbling blocks. They really are stepping stones. Those things are not just things to keep you down. They are actually supposed to raise you up. So at the end of the day, tell yourself, look in the mirror, brace yourselves, lace your boots, get your hands dirty, kit up yourself, approach the handle, grab the handle, open the door, and just raise your game. Yeah, that's right. Just raise your game. Till I see you next time. This is Henry Lamijowe. Raise your game.